I am headed home to Ohio right now because finally close enough to shearing that I'm going up to do some training with my brother, who's also going. It's about an 8.5-hour drive, right around there with stops. I'm test driving the H2 because coincidentally it's right in the same town that my family lives in Ohio. So we're going to test drive that probably tomorrow. And then the other one is actually on my drive. It's about 2 hours away from me, but it's 2 hours on my drive, or it's on my way anyway. But she's not available till like 4:30 in the afternoon. So in true alpaca shearing fashion, plans changed very quickly. This girl messaged me back about the Hummer that I was looking at. It's a red Hummer. It's an H3. It does need some rotors. It has like a couple brake things that need to be done, but nothing major. And she's right on my route to Ohio. So I was like, could I just stop back by and like test drive it tomorrow? But then she said she was she was at work, and then messaged again and said no, she's off today. So maybe she was confused or she got the day off. I'm not really sure. But so I was like, awesome. Can I be there in an hour and a half? Because that's how far away I am. And she was like, yeah, that's fine. So cool. I'm going to go test drive a red H3 Hummer, which I will absolutely get some footage of because Hummers are badass. And Sardis, one of the other, I've worked with Sardis before. He's one of the shearers. And he was like, what kind of gas mileage do those get? Those are pretty cool, actually, right? And he started like looking them up, and I was like, don't you dare steal my Hummer. I was looking for this. I'm here looking at that Hummer for sale, and there's this massive hill, super steep, and I'm not seeing the right house number, so I'm just gonna walk there. As you can tell, it's a very steep hill. My car is way down there, past that one even. This message said I thought I was at the house, and because that's the one that dropped me at, but it said 406 or something, a different number. So that's why I walked up the hill, because I didn't think it was quite this far. Funny story, I guess. When I was in college, I used to run on hills like this. It was never easy, it was never fast, but I would like stay running, like the running posture. It's actually harder walking down than up for some reason. But yeah, that's a steep hill. So now I gotta go back in my car and drive up. And I guess there's an alley or something that I missed. I'd live in that house, that's cool. As long as it doesn't have any structural damage, I'd fix it up. So I want to do after shearing, find some old house and fix it up a little bit. No more rent, that'd be nice. It was a nice little bit of exercise, actually, I'm not gonna lie. On a road trip day, but now let's go to the top and then we'll go to that little alley I guess she said she's in, and we'll check out the Hummer. Maybe this is it. There's a town car. That's cool. Haven't seen a town car in a while. All right, it can't be that hard to find. Go to the top and turn right at the house with all the dogs. It's descriptive. And it's right down an alley. You will see a white limo. Okay, yeah, so I did see the white limo. And you will turn right in front of it. Okay, so I think I know where that is. I think I get it now. There she is. It's unfortunately not a hybrid, but that's okay. Not a big deal. Those are pretty rare. All right, so there it is. It's pretty messy, but seems like it started okay. All right, I hear a little bit of a squeaking. The brakes are very soft. But I mean, it seems like it goes pretty well. She said there's almost no gas in it, which doesn't make me feel good. I wish she would have gotten gas. It does make some weird noises. But, I mean, it seems like it shifts okay. It seems like it goes and stops fine. It's got a sunroof, that's pretty cool. I don't know what that squeaking is. I don't really like that while I'm driving, but yeah, I don't really know. I don't know what to think. I think I could talk her down in price because it's pretty messy and it needs some stuff. But yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, so we're in drive. It does pick right up. Yeah, definitely got some, I'm kind of driving it like a, like my car too, so that doesn't really help it. But yeah, you hear that like creaking. Not really sure what that is, if maybe it's low gas. I mean, the creaking isn't, but the shuddering maybe. I'm also not used to driving a 6-cylinder, so I don't know if it's supposed to do that. But yeah, let's get this back to that. Drove it. It's pretty decent. Not bad at all. It does have some weirdness. I don't know if that's the difference between a 4-cylinder and a 6-cylinder, because my car is a 4-cylinder and it's obviously going to handle a lot different. So I was trying to, like, you know, park, reverse, park, drive like I would in my car. And it clearly needed another second to kind of, like, you know, get going. The other thing is that there was some, he said it was always in 4-wheel drive, which I guess comes with this model. Not all Hummer H3s, but with this specific one. It did do some things like when I had the wheels turned all the way to the right and I was reversing to turn around, it felt like it was slipping on gravel. Some of that might have been because it was 4-wheel drive, is what he was saying. I don't really have much experience with that. It also felt like, you know, if you've driven an older and a newer car, the newer car's gas pedal is super responsive because it's electric. The older ones are cords. So it's less like you got to press it for a second and then it'll start. So I don't know if that's a problem with like a fuel pump or something like that, or if that's just how the older cars drive. I'm not really sure. So the advantage of this vehicle is A, it's red and really cool. B, it's an H3, so it's better on gas mileage. But she's asking $3,000. There's enough happening with it that I think I would have grounds to talk her down to like 25 or maybe 2,000. Which is way less than the H3, which is 8,000 or 9,000. But then I'm just stuck with it and I repair what I need to repair, which on some grounds is okay. I might just have it inspected and might, you know, if it's just like I need rotors and brakes, which clearly it does, then I'm fine. And like a good clean, I'm happy with that. But if it's going to need like a part every month for the next 10 months, I'd rather just buy the one from the dealership that already had it inspected, already had the stuff replaced. So on to Ohio. We have another like 6 hours to go, but we'll see. I did like it. It was definitely stressful to drive because none of this looks very steep from here, but even like this, like, is way steeper in that vehicle than I would have guessed. I don't know if that's, again, just because I'm used to driving super low to the ground. I have a regular car. That's all I've driven for 5 or 6 years. So it might just be that I'm not used to something bigger like that. But it could be that it means that there are problems with it because like the brakes locked up once, just from slipping, that kind of thing. So I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I just saw another Hummer drive past me, but it was white. Must be popular here.
Like, you know, I had white tank top. So there was an outside chance you would have shirtless if you did.
Three-quarters of a mile.
Guys, I'm gonna die. Never mind, my sniper rifle saved me.
How about just like music box music, am I right? Leave me alone, little green bug.
I'm flying. That's from.
Stop it!
I didn't mean it.
Oh yeah, totally. That sounds.
All right, so got here a couple hours ago. Just going to bed now. It's a very bright flashlight. Getting up tomorrow at 8:15ish. I'm gonna go test drive a Hummer, an H2. It's the one right in town that I've been planning on going to visit. I don't know what to think about the H3 yet. I have my doubts, but there are a whole bunch more apparently available in Ohio where that is not the case in Virginia. So, yeah, we're going to get up at 8-ish. I'm gonna go test drive, and then we're gonna head out and do some alpaca takedowns and stuff, which is very exciting. So I will see you in the morning.